Nicole Fabricant, would you agree that it was a quote unquote original sin on the part of Morales, who had
Yeah.
long been heralded as, Bolivia's first indigenous president who'd managed to do to help the lot of the worse off in his country, who then
Mhm.
decides to, well, railroad through the end of term limits.
Yes, absolutely. I think a lot of the commentary from abroad and even in Bolivia of a left intellectual community is he should have left a while ago, and in a dignified way could have left a kind of lasting legacy, right, of some of the economic improvements and quality of life and social programs. But many of us, both in Bolivia, I think a Bolivian intellectual community and from abroad have been rather critical, right, of sort of the promises and the discourse of Morales and the actual sort of extractivist agenda on the ground, right, and the ways in which that has created all sorts of conflicts amongst indigenous peoples, uprooted communities. It's been a really conflictive regime, to say the least, right? And the hopes, I think, of this being sort of a bastion. I was there the year that he actually rose to power in 2006 and 2007. And that was an incredible moment in Bolivia, coming out of kind of the neoliberal era and the water wars in Cochabamba, the gas wars. I think a lot of movements, social movements
Hmm.
across sectors had a lot of hope for what this regime would represent in undoing on neoliberal economics in Bolivia, and had, I think, great hopes for a truly redistributive agenda. And, I think that we have seen from afar and in Bolivia the sort of loss of the bases over the years,